lap. All they need is just the shit. Now locked out with bounty on the window. You can't see these bitches. Can't bring man to the G. Some of these hoes and thinking they fine. To the nitty bitches that need to go home. Acting like they just get put that phone in my lap. All they need is just the shit. Now locked out with bounty on the window. You can't see these bitches. Can't bring man to the G. Some of these hoes and thinking they fine. To the nitty bitches that need to go home. Acting like they just get home. Put that phone in my lap. All they need is just the shit. Put that phone in my lap. Put that phone in my lap. Put that phone in my lap. All they need is just the shit. Nitty bitches that need to go home. Acting like they just get home.
Good morning, everybody. Let's go. Welcome to the live stream. I made sure to switch my screen over today. Don't worry. I can't believe how long it took someone to say that yesterday. But yeah, looking at CGC here this morning, doing pretty good. What is the main focus today? It is the MJ stocks, the marijuana stocks. Going to be watching CGC, Tilray, GTBIF is Green Thumb, if anyone's interested in that. We have ACB, Kronos, CRON. There's a plethora of MJ stocks out there. One that I like that's a bit of an outlier is PLNH, Planet 13. I was talking about this one a lot as it was chopping around this range recently. I think this one's one of the more enticing ones out there, but then again, it's not moving like CGC or Tilray, so I'm not going to give it too much love in the short term. Although it is one that I buy and hold. What's up, though, everybody? Mason, Christian, Jane, VRC, Thomas, Meat Sack. That's still like the craziest name. Outlaw, Lefty, Perry, Justin, Ryan, Demure, Oscar. Let's go. Oscar was about to hit me with the wakey. What's up, Stuart? Yeah, let's switch over to Tilray real quick, see what they're doing. Same setup. I mean, not really too much today so far out of the MJs. I was hoping it opened. They would start to get some better momentum back. The SPY fell off quite a bit last night. We had the earnings with AMD and SMCI, and they were not the best reactions. We'll say that. I'm not really going to argue on the earnings because some people say it's good, some people say it's not, etc., etc. I'm just going to say the reaction was bad. Amazon is up a little bit, but they have a big red candle coming in at open. So that's kind of what we're looking at with the earnings plays. Let's go check on Caesars and Starbucks. Caesars is pretty interesting to me. Coming back a little, we got S-Bucks falling off. S-Bucks was a pretty bad drop from 89 down to 77. I know the shareholders that have been trying to buy this one up low here are probably pissed today. Man, definitely looking pretty brutal on Starbucks. I hate to say it. S-Bucks wrecked me, David said. Yeah, I feel it. I feel it, man. It was a pretty bad move. What's up? Called for a purpose. Veery. Hell yeah. Can I look at ACB? 100% I can. ACB, I already looked at it once. Again, not really doing too much so far today. I still think that there's potential for these MJ stocks to start popping, but we definitely need some more momentum to start to flow in here. It's not too bad, though. Down 9, almost 10%. That's weird to say, isn't it? Down 10% from yesterday's close. Like, how is that? How could that be? I guess because it's just up so much. Those moves yesterday that were over like 40% were pretty insane. Soundhound pumping, Samuel said. S-O-U-N. That's one I don't even keep on my watch list. It is starting to move pretty well. Only up 0.2%, but it does have some pretty good moves back here today. I want to own a dispensary in Illinois, but my husband won't let me. Aw, Jane. He won't let you? Man, that's too bad. How close to you are, Wait, Jane, hang on. Do you live in Illinois, Jane? Hold on. Really? My bell's a little late. What bell? Nvidia's selling off, Demir said. That's not good. Let me turn the volume off. Yeah, it definitely sold off pretty good again. Good support down here around 840 on Nvidia. I really like that support. AMD has a big one at 144. So there's a couple levels to watch on those two. AMD could be pretty fun to the downside. Look at how it broke the trend with that earnings move. That's a good sign here. I could see more downside pressure. That's a pretty big drop, though. Right off the bat. He's extremely ethical, which is why I married him, but times like these, kind of a bummer. That's funny. Tesla will start to move up, possibly. TSLA. Jane, just tell him it's from the Earth, so it's not unethical. Man, Tesla starting to move well. I like the 180 support on Tesla. They're starting to come up pretty good today. They're now green, 0.03%. Wow. What do I think of cash secured puts on CGC? Generally, you don't want to do cash secured puts when a stock ran up this much already. Generally, you would want to be doing cash secured puts like while the stock is at lows or moving down. Today might not be too bad though. Like if you look at like the 8 strikes, 8 to 10 strikes, like if you could go lower than that, it would be preferred. Like let's say it got back down to like let's just say that the hype fades, you know, and CGC runs back down to like $5. Would you be okay with that? You know, like are you okay owning it at whatever strikes you're looking at? That's the big question. If you're just looking to maybe, if you get in like with the cash secure puts and then keep averaging in, then I think it could be great. But you have to really keep averaging in, even if you do get assigned. Yeah, I like the give it time, Mason says. Me too, it's perfect. Jane goes, it's God's gift to man. Exactly. Jacob, Tommy, what's up, man? Hey, what's up, Jacob? What's up, what's up? I was having fun last night on the way to the casino. I took my vet out to the casino, to the damn gym. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say the casino. To the gym. Damn, now you guys aren't gonna put that one down, are you? No, really though, it was to the gym. Got coated with bugs. Kind of sucked. Normally don't take it, but my girlfriend had to go pick up our daughter. My girlfriend's dad had heart surgery, and he's been in the hospital. Like, the heart surgery went wrong, and apparently there was like more wrong than they thought. So it took like 12 hours to fix or something, and then like his heart wouldn't pump again on its own. So he was on like life support for like 7 days until it finally started pumping on its own. It was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. We've been pretty busy every single night, like all night, just dealing with putting the daughter somewhere, or I'm watching her so she can go, or etc. But it's been a wild ride. All right, CGC falling off pretty hard. Got down to $12. Man, the pullbacks are coming in on the MJs. Hey, thanks, Jacob. Yeah, I'm not trying to sound, you know, like I'm complaining or anything. That's just what we've been going through lately. Opening bell, Jason said. Man, Jason, I think you're behind or something, man. You might need to, like, fast forward or something. I'm wondering. CLPZ baller. Hood to the upside. Robin Hood. $16.60. Man. It's not my favorite one up. It does have better momentum than most stocks today, but it's literally just barely past the closing price of yesterday. It just fell off a lot in pre-market. It's not good. Let's go check on Zoom and PayPal. Zoom's on support. PayPal. You know, we're going to have to bring up the watch list now. Pinterest. Did they have earnings? They must have. Yeah. Last night, actually. Just not one of the popular ones, I guess. We got Pfizer. Moving well this morning with their earnings. They're actually looking pretty good here today. Holding up well. Microsoft's recovering. The Mag 7 stocks are slowly but surely trying here. How's Tessie? Man. Don't forget, guys, Powell will be speaking later today at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time, and the interest rate decision will be at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. I will have this live on this channel right here, so make sure you guys set an alarm for that later on, but I will be live for that event. That'll be a good one. Demir said, you sound disappointed with CGC selling off. I kind of am. Actually. It would have been nice to just, not even for just the simple fact that these shares are going up. It just would have been really awesome to have a nice sector to play today ahead of the Powell event. Most of the other stocks today look kind of slow and flat. So, man, yeah, I was kind of hoping for a good rip out of them. DJT's doing good again. I don't know if Trump had more news or what, but this one's up almost 6%. Oh, it is 6% now. Unknown said, if the interest rates are kept the same, what you think will happen to the market? Well, you know, the interest rates staying the same is gonna happen. You know, like they're not gonna do like a hike or a cut on this one. You know, there's really no shot that happens on this one. So just keep that in mind. So, like, it's probably going to be a pause, you know, 99% chance. If they do, like, hike it, or if they do cut it, it's going to be nuts. So, the big thing that everyone's looking at isn't this one, we're looking at what are the Feds looking at for the future? You know, like, are they looking at cuts this year, or are they looking at pushing these out to next year? That's kind of the big question now in everyone's mind. And we never know. The Feds, you know, they're bullshitters, to put it lightly. They're the master bullshitters of the market. Their job is to literally manipulate the market. That's their job, in my opinion. That's what they do. But I don't mind it. I don't mind it. I'm glad that we have it, or else it would be like, you know, I don't want to see big crashes like the 30s again. Yeah, like Jane said, the longer they stay the same, the more likely for a recession. I agree with that. I agree with that. The problem is, though, is that we have inflation getting weird. So if inflation keeps upticking, it's not going to be good. Watch list time. For sure, Jason. I was just looking at it. Hang on. Yeah, we got almost 10% right now. How's CCJ? Nice. CCJ's trying to come back. What's up with 9.27%. Moving pretty good. Good gap in the morning. Amazon's green. Good to see that one. Still holding up from earnings. Boeing might not be bad. Let's see. Starting to bounce off 167, getting close to 170. I'm gonna be real with you guys. These are not my favorite setups today. Not liking this price action this morning. A lot of it is bullshit price action, I like to say. Check Square. Falling off the table. What the hell happened to Square today? Block. Why are they down 7%? I gotta see the news for Square. What happened? There has to be something here. Federal prosecutors are examining financial transactions at Block, owner of Cash App and Square. Okay. Damn. Federal prosecutors are examining their financial transactions. That sucks, guys. Man, SQ's really selling on that news. Damn. It's a good drop, though. 7%. All the way down to like 66.50, just about. See the daily chart. Ha! Of course, it happens right at resistance, guys. Who would have guessed? No, that's... They hit resistance a little while ago, but still. It was helping it move down more. It's actually filling the gap on the daily. That's good. There was a little gap here on the chart from an earnings back in the day. Back in February, to be more specific. February 22nd or 23rd. Hey, what's up, Aaron? Appreciate it. Good morning, CM. Go back to the watch list again. Tesla to the downside here. Daily looks weird on Tesla. I'll tell you guys what. If you're bullish, be ready on Tesla here. The short term. I could see Tesla still moving back up. And with this good, like, 3-day consolidation, I like that setup. And I like the support that's upcoming around, like, 180. That's a huge spot. It'd be nice to see Tesla hit down here and then go on another rip. I bet a lot of people are going to be watching this dip for one. Especially with those supports coming into play. Just keep it on the radar. If it does start to move, you could catch some day trades over the next couple days. Even today. If it starts to move better. The intraday setup's pretty weird. Really weird. Let's try to draw the trend on it. It's pretty, it's not bad, I mean, on the trend. That little trend there, honestly. Pretty weird, though. Intraday. Again, most of this movement today is just not my favorite. Gengar says the volume is not high on the marijuana stocks. No. This is some homegrown movement on the MJ. Some weak sauce movement. And $12 support on CGC. See what that looks like on Bookmap at 12. The Bookmap can get wild on this one. 12's pretty big here in the short term. Already a couple hits there today. Kind of failing to break it down. I mean, how many tests is it going to have before it finally breaks down, though? Hopefully it keeps holding it, though. I'm going to watch 12 really close. Pfizer Meat Sack is asking. They were pretty good earlier, and they are continuing. 26.90. If they start to really break that high of this morning around 27, that could be a pretty good opportunity. It's starting to look great, though. Continuing up very well from the earnings. Switching over to the 1 minute chart. That 27 resistance is going to be major, though. It'd be nice to see a move past that. Neo's going nuts, too. 7.2%. Let's go, Neo. Let's go, let's go. The more, the merrier. Coming back super strong in the short term. Hell yeah, Neo. We'll take that. Come on now. Let's go check out Baba, FXI. I'm in Texas. What time will Powell speak? I'm assuming Texas is Central Time. So, with that being said, he's going to be speaking at 1:30 p.m. Central Time for you, Outlaw. And that's the same time I am going to have it too. But the interest rate decision will be at 1 p.m. Central Time, Outlaw. And keep in mind, guys, I'm saying Central Time, okay? It'll be 2 p.m. and 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Harry, are you going for calls on SPY? Let's go look at the SPY. Getting pretty low. I'll say this. This looks like it's forming a pretty good base. But you never know on a Powell day. I really will say this. I think today, sitting on the sidelines is one of the best ways to go. I'm not liking most of this movement out there. The MJ stocks are disappointing. Don't be afraid to do that today. A lot of stocks are in the red, but they're just kind of consolidating from the lows of after hours yesterday. They're not really, like, actively breaking down. It's annoying. Maybe CZR can move post-earnings here. They're coming back. They're in the green. CZR doesn't look terrible. Penn Gaming. How's MGM today? Nothing. How about the airlines? That could be a fun sector. Given Powell later, you know, airlines don't care too much about the overall market. Delta doesn't look too bad to the downside. Wow, you know, it's pretty high on the chart here. Little red day today, man. Delta doesn't look too bad for puts. Not my favorite, though. LUV. LUV is actually about to break support. That could be fun today. Maybe set an alert around 25.85. Watch for the breakdown on Southwest Airlines. Weak correlation to SPY, so that's good. It's not going to care what the market does. At least not too much, right? Drinking game. Every time Powell says data, drink. We'll have to do that one day, Rick, with like with the camera turned on, with like shots of Crown or something. That'd be kind of fun. We'll do what should I say? Every time he says the word cuts, we gotta drink. Cuts or cutting. Cuts or cutting or cut. You'd have to drink. Anything cut involved. Margaret said, how's NCL look? Do you mean NCLH? I generally don't look at stocks that are like under $1. The only exception is PLNH because it's Planet 13 in the MJ sector. It's a little different, but NCL. I've never looked at this one. Northern Corp. I would be very careful with this one. It might go up a little bit short term, but is it worth the risk? I don't know. UPST Junior. Man, turning over. Sorry, Junior. I thought you might have, Margaret. Man. Yeah, I hope that the stream isn't like lagging for you guys today. Make sure you guys are fast forwarded up to the current time. AMD dropped $10. Oh, yeah. Well, from last night it did, yeah. Definitely watching this base and support down here. I can see it falling off pretty good. Let's go back to UPST, though. Come on, that resistance is pretty big. It could be cool to see a drop down here. But let's look at it on the daily, because it was getting pretty low. Yeah. Starting to worry me here. How's FVRR? I think they have earnings. Oh, no. UPST, I think, has them first. Let's see. UPST on May 7th. FVRR on May 9th. Okay, so UPST's is first. Fiverr's coming up pretty good today. Not the best, but... Hey, AMD starting to turn back over. That could be a good play down today if we start to see a good sell-off come in. SPY's starting to move down like Everest is saying. Not bad. That could be fun. The interest rate decision coming up later will be so monumental. I know everyone's waiting for that. AMD does not look too bad down. Nvidia doesn't either. Nvidia's very close to its lows of yesterday. If it starts to break 840, that could be pretty fun. Let's see what it looks like on Bookmap at 840. I bet it's pretty big. Yeah, 840's not bad here short term. Definitely the bigger spot coming up today. Unknown says, should I play after the interest play or before? I mean, you can definitely play before. It's just the setups right now aren't necessarily like, we're not seeing any huge runs or anything like that since the market opened. A lot of these moves are more of in pre-market or moves from yesterday. A lot of this movement has been pretty negligible. Obviously, there's a couple things, but as usual, but it's not like we're seeing like market-wide momentum. We're not seeing anything like that right now. Like, for example, if Nvidia starts to break support, that could be a quick day trade all day long. You don't have to wait till the event later. But I wouldn't hold it through the event. I would just do the quick scalp and get out. You know, like, if you're doing something quick, it's totally fine to trade today before the event. Just don't hold anything into the event. You know, understand that it's going to be quick whenever you're trading. Yeah, everyone's saying SPY's fallen decently. Yeah, it's starting to move a little. It's fallen about $1 from the high so far. Man, it's starting to heat up pretty good. Wow, is it really going to break right here this easy? Looks like it is. All right, let's see if it can hit 500. There we go. Yeah, it's starting to get pretty volatile. Getting close. Getting close. Yeah, I know, Jason. Neo's starting to come back. Doing pretty good today. It's got a long way to go, though. Realistically, I'm gonna need Neo to get to like 630 soon. Realistically. Or higher, actually. Higher. But 630 quick would be pretty damn good. QQQ, insane down here. Go check on Tessie. Go to the 1 minute. Chopping around, looks like a heartbeat monitor. AMD OG's asking. Yeah, AMD was rejecting pretty good earlier. Definitely watching it down, like Nvidia and the SPY. Nvidia actually broke its low of day. It broke 840 momentarily. Let's see that on the book map. Where'd that happen? Damn, book map, come on. Where is it? There it is. Right there on the left. Barely. Barely broke. Call that a bounce. Yeah, I'm not gonna call that a true break. But the price did break it. On an $800 stock, if there's a support at 840, you gotta give it like $1. You know, you gotta give or take about $1 on these types of stocks. Sometimes you'll see it get close, like it'll be at like 841, and people will like front run the calls, you know, front run the buying. All right, SPY. Starting to actually recover up now off that big red candle we were just seeing. The job openings data came out. ISM manufacturing PMI. Jolts was pretty close to the number, though. Levels for SMH for sure. Yeah, SMH sold off pretty hard. I have a big support on SMH down around 208. That's a big level short term. There's another smaller support around like 209 as well. But I think 208 is much more significant. Looks like it's actually selling off under support now around 210. Oof. Hang on, what are they saying here? Sorry, I was getting confused by their words there. Right here. I don't like that explanation. Hopefully CNBC makes a good post here soon. Hybrid Bot posted. Oh. Ooh, wow. Remember that hybrid is a premium play. Oh shit. Oh shit, the gold's moving. Damn, how's Zom and Oxy? OXY. I don't know, Michael. It'll call as it needs to. Remember, the market's been pretty weird lately. Let me put GLD on a chart real quick. On a book map, someone's looking for one. How low is CVS going? My triple M calls up 86%. Damn. That's pretty good, Everest. That's really good. 86%. That's great. Let's see the daily on triple M. Wow. It's starting to come up pretty good off support. This stock has been going down for a long time, guys. I've actually followed this one for a long time as well. For quite a while. But I used to own quite a bit of it. Back in 2019, I think I actually had like 30 grand in triple M at the time, and it dipped down a lot with COVID. Fell all the way down to like 98 or 100, and then it came back. And I ended up selling it for just a very slight gain there, and I'm glad I did, because man, that thing ended up tumbling over. That would have been a bad investment there for a few years. I literally did though have like 30 grand in this one. It wasn't it was like one of those stocks that, you know, it's 3M. They're a pretty good company, but it's like they just need to get their act together, you know? And then COVID caused so many issues, but this company does so many things, like from boxes to tape to this, to that, to this, to that, to masks. It's like, holy shit, they got so much stuff. That doesn't make them a good company, though. That's what I mean. They need to kind of get their act together. And then they've been hit lately with all the lawsuits for the earplugs with the military, and it's like, sheesh, I'm glad I wasn't holding during that. That was getting brutal there, but coming back very well now. Off of lows anyways. I'll tell you what, the daily setup on 3M, that is one hell of a weird like wedge it was in, or flag, whatever you want to call it. Really good breakout of it though. Congrats to everyone buying it up off the lows though. Good job. Yeah, and I think they're starting to get past that, Aaron, now. But that's definitely been a big thing with them. I think they're starting to finally get past it, though. See GLD. Apple barely on the green. Yeah, it's trying to get there. Come on, Apple, do a little bit better for us today. If you're just now joining us on the stream, just so you know, we will be going live for the FOMC event later on today at 1:45 p.m. Eastern Time. The event will be at 2 p.m. for the interest rate decision, and then Powell will be speaking at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So set your alarms. Make sure to see you back here later on today. And on that next stream with Powell, make sure you like it up later on. Not this one necessarily, but the next one. Let's try to get 100 likes on. That'd be pretty sick. Be pretty sick. But right now, we're going to do a quick poll on the FOMC event later. This will be a quick 15-minute poll, so vote up quick. Okay. Will the market react positively or negatively to the event later on? And Powell, you know, the overall, I'm looking for the overall reaction here. Let's go. All right, there it is. Vote it up. Randy says iPhone. No, it's Samsung, Randy. Oh, I'm just kidding. I have an iPhone. I feel like I can't switch, though. Like, so much of my shit is into iPhone now, like, I can't switch back. It sucks. I've been thinking about, like, maybe switching back, but... I think I'm stuck. ANF puts, CM said. Ooh. I kind of like it. Yeah, coming down off that recent dip. Or that recent run. Not bad. Today's the second day. Yeah, I like this one a lot. Let's go, ANF. Hell yeah, keep selling down. 118 would be pretty good. Not even a little lower. Pins. Pins is actually setting up pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, it had good earnings last night. It's holding up very strong here. This is not terrible. It's got big resistance. If it starts ripping through here, it could go on a secondary run. I know, Sean, coffee's getting woodshedded all up bad. It's not good, man. Not good. I hit this one at the beginning of the stream, but it really fell off. The shareholders buying up coffee lately are pissed. My girlfriend's not going to be happy, Sean. She keeps buying this one in her IRA. She's going to be pissed. I'm going to tell her it's not a big deal. Just buy in more now. You know, that's the... I'm going to tell her it's not a big deal, babe. Just keep buying in. Just give it a few years. Just wait till this election's over. It might get better. David's down 30% on Starbucks. Damn, David. I can see how. I bet my girlfriend's down 30%. Let me see. I forgot where she owns it at, but... yeah, she's probably down almost 30% too. I'm being... let it brew. I like it, Lyle. That's a good one. That one deserves a funny. Let's see, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There we go. Let me see GLD really fast. Let me see SPY. We haven't looked at SPY itself. We've been looking at so many of these individual stocks. Not even SPY. Yeah, just slow and choppy, guys. This movement today is pretty minuscule so far. Let's see the votes in the poll. 31 votes. Come on, guys. Vote it up. Vote it up. But, hey, I think Starbucks will be fine long term. Honestly, with it falling, it's probably a good time to start averaging in down here, honestly. I kind of like it for the long term still. I love it, actually. I think it'll be just fine. It'll be just fine for the long term, IMO. I got $100, says Big Daddy has a purple tie. Man, I bet you that the betting lines for that must be all on purple, man. All on purple. Boy, S-Bucks. Damn. That's looking brutal. Go look at Tilray. Still just consolidating, not doing a damn thing. Go get a $7 latte. Demir says Starbucks too damn sweet for me. The only thing that I get from there is like the let me search it up. Purple Dragon drink. Ah, this is all I get from there. I'll either just get this or I'll get a mocha coffee. Black. With sugar. I love these things though, guys. They're sick. I want a Trenta. Let's see. DSC Uno. DSC Dos. DSC... I can't remember my... Spanish here. Looks good though. That's all I get though, is the Dragon drink refresher. Other than that, I don't really get anything there. Like I said, besides a mocha every once in a while. I normally just make I actually buy the Starbucks coffee at the store and just make it at home. Like I have bags of the mocha coffee here. Let's look at nutrition. Let's see. Nutrition? Oh, I exited it out. Oh, well. It said 270 calories, so... whatever that is. Unknown said Starbucks overrated. Yeah, I would agree. I would agree, but... people still like it. My girlfriend loves it, man. She loves it. Sometimes when I go to Walmart for grocery shopping, I'll buy her like a $25 gift card for there, and she loves it. She'll get them on the way to work all the time, and yeah, she loves that place, so I don't know what's up with it. I'm like, go get the $1 coffee from damn gas station, babe. Come on. I get attitude from Starbucks? What? Tilray, still consolidating. Come on, Tilray. Get out of this funk. Dutch Bros and BlackRock are much better. You're right, Sean. She should be getting some free certificates or something, since she's a shareholder. Half a coffee and a cake pop. You're probably right, man. It literally only lasts like 2 or 3 times of her going. It's pretty bad. Go see Ford. That's coming up pretty well. Not terrible, but it's not great either. Ford. That movie Ford vs. Ferrari was really good. I like that. That's my favorite thing with Ford, is that movie. Starbucks and a free drink don't seem right. Is the opportunity lost to scalp? It's been almost an hour since market opened, Demir said. No, the opportunity's not gone. It just hasn't been here. Like, I'm sure there's quite a few people trying to scalp up CGC right now off this dip. It formed a decent base, you know? I bet there's quite a few people that have been scalping this little move. Like, let's go. Let me go plot some CGC real quick. Let me pull this up. Oh, I got the heat map. Let me get that off. Let's throw this on a meta real quick here. The bottom left chart now is the CGC 12.5 weekly calls here. Like, I'm not saying these moves are huge here, but like, some of these you could have done up pretty well. Like, you know, buying like maybe the middle of this bottom range to recent highs, you know, that's like 20-30% on these options. Like, not too bad on CGCs for those quick, just for a quick little move back, right? Like, it's not too bad, around 30%. I'm not saying that, you know, you're gonna catch it right there every time, but I tried to pick the middle of the range. I didn't even go to the low. But, you know, I bet, like, even like right now, how it's dipping back, I bet a lot of people are looking to maybe buy into calls, like, as it hits this support. Gonna see how that holds up, actually. Might not be the worst play of the day. I like that level a lot, around 1190 here. Like, a lot. If it could hold here, that would be perfect. It might, it's gonna try. That would mean the base is forming very well. Start to see more bounces, and then hopefully bigger recoveries, at least up to like 1260, 1250. That would be good. There we go. Starting to hold. Get some buyers coming in. Yeah, so far, this is probably my favorite setup that I've seen yet today. Besides some of those downward spirals that were going on. Hell yeah, Called says the thumb up the stream. Let's do it, guys. And get those votes in. 45 total votes. It's pretty close, but negative reaction is winning by far. Yeah, the sentiment on the market's been changing lately. We'll see what Powell says. He's probably going to come out and say stuff about pausing for longer. We'll see what they say, though. Oh, man, CGC not holding the best here. Let's see. Needs to hold better, man. Come on. Demir says, damn it, Tom, you jinxed it. I just inversed the overall market. Inverse the overall market. SPY's moving up. That's good. I know CGC don't give a shit about SPY, though. That's for sure. The last two big money plays are slightly green. Yeah, they're China stocks, like the FXI, right? Not bad. Coming back a little. Off that dip. That's a good sign. That's really good. Amazon, Tesla, Apple, all the same price. Are they? Are they really? 170, Apple, Amazon, Tesla. 170, right around 170, and right around close enough to 170. Damn, you're right, they are. Amazon and Tesla are both at like right at 180, which is funny. That is weird, isn't it? That is a little weird, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think it's that big a deal, but that is weird. Demir says, a good time to swing Costco calls. Oof. I don't think I would right now, given the weakness that it's been having. I would say no. If you do, I would be more selective and wait for a better entry around a better support, like maybe 710 or like 700. Maybe look for an entry around there to try and catch it up off the lows. I would be really selective with that one though. Not my favorite setup here in the short term. I see why you would think that though, because, you know, there's a decent base that's starting to form. If it truly does hold this base, it would be great. But, I don't know, the Powell event and stuff today, I don't think entering here is smart. Jason was calling the NYCB move, and then they recovered. Damn. Earnings at the end of the month on Costco. Yeah, that'll be great. I don't know. I'm not too bullish on them. The last earnings sent them down quite a bit. I like Costco, but I can see them going down more. Where would you prefer to buy, Nvidia or SMCI? Probably Nvidia if I had to pick. SMCI could be more lucrative though. That drop down on SMCI here though, that is not good with those earnings. This chart is brutal. I could see this chart getting a lot worse. Like I really could see SMCI easily getting back to 400. Like fairly easily. Like I would not even bat an eye like at it getting there. Wouldn't even be surprised. Not one bit. Nvidia, I wouldn't be surprised. Same deal, like 600. Wouldn't even be surprised. And you guys will see it. You'll see it. I've been talking about it for a long time. In the history books, they're going to call it the AI bubble. The AI bubble. The AI bubble. You'll see it. Just like the COVID bubble and the housing bubble and the .com bubble and the banking bubble and the everything else bubbles. The tulip bubble. It happens all the time, guys. Can you see the history unfolding in front of your eyes? That's the question. Google has been going up since this morning. GOOGL. How about a Bitcoin bubble, Jason said. Yeah, that could be said too. I will say that situation's a little different, but that could also be said. The weird thing is with Bitcoin is it seems like every time the bubble bursts, though, it comes right back. That's the weird thing. That one's weird. You got me really thinking about that one, Jason. AMC bubble, GameStop bubble. Yeah, I don't really count those as bubbles, Demir. I count GameStop and AMC as just stupidness, honestly. A bunch of dumbasses buying into something they don't even know. I just call that one stupidness. At least Bitcoin, you know, has had some good track records over the years. You know, I will say though, it was bubble-esque in the moment. When I think of the bubbles I'm talking about though are like bigger bubbles that like move the whole market. Whereas like GameStop didn't really affect like SPY too much, you know, or it did a little, but you know, not to the extent of like all these tech stocks. Meme stock bubble. Yeah, I could see that. Definitely. The meme stocks, they definitely had their little run there. I would almost call that one just a pump and dump rather than a bubble. Honestly. That's you're like right between bubble and pump and dump territory right there, I think. Whoa, what's up, Jacob? CGC, what we got? What we got? Oh, breakdown. Damn, down to 11.12. Not good. Down to 11. That's a bad break. Yeah. I warned about this yesterday. I did say, be careful. There could be more red coming in. We've seen it happen before, but obviously a continuation would have been a very great move. But hey, this could be a good sign though, and I'll show you guys why. Because I was researching quite a bit of the price action on this stock. And I've noticed that after big green days like this, there's quite a few red days, like right here. On the 25th of March this year. We had that big green day followed by a red day. But it wasn't a huge red day, kind of like what we're seeing today. Pretty big, but you know, it didn't get back down to the low of the previous day or anything like that. So that was good sign. If we keep right here into tomorrow, that wouldn't be too bad. You know, I would still have some high hopes for tomorrow based off this red candle. Like, this does not mean that this is over. Not one bit. Not even close. Let's go to some of the bigger uptrends, like the one at the end of 23 with the MJ stocks. Like, look at how they started moving at first. On the right side of your screen. Big green candle followed by one big red one, and then bam, continuation. You know, there is a single day of consolidation sometimes following these huge moves at the beginning of these uptrends. Let's find another example. There's a lot of these examples, guys, like a ton. Like right here. Here's another one. Good move followed by one singular red day, and then great price action from there. Same story. Same story down here again. This happens quite a bit with this stock. Some people ask why. There's probably multiple reasons why that is. I would say mainly because the stock moves so much in such high percentages that I think a lot of people, it generates a lot of hype, and I think a lot of people just want that quick buck, so they'll buy in and then sell it right away. And I think that's what happens on these second days following those big green days, is just, but then I think people start to buy back in, you know, and they continue up the trend the following next couple days, because I bet a lot of people are starting to sell this today, taking profits. But it'd be nice to see some more people come back in later tonight and push it back, or tomorrow morning. Hey, no problem, Stuart. High hopes was pun intended. Yeah. It wasn't, but I'll use it though, James. I'll use it. Yeah, the fight's not over though, is really my whole thing. Fight's not over yet. If it is over and we start to identify that more tomorrow, that'll be fine, but it could still be opportunity tomorrow. That doesn't mean to try to front run calls and just buy them now. No, but have a plan ready for when it does start to pop. We get that momentum. Watching QQQ, there's a big resistance this morning at 423.50. Pretty big spot. Multiple hits right there today. Right when pre-market opened, again right at market open. Negative reaction won. It did. We're actually going to end the poll there. Negative reaction did win the poll. That's for sure. Dang. Yeah, 49% of you guys voted that. 53 votes. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. But all right, guys, we're probably going to end the stream here soon. I appreciate everybody joining up, and don't forget about the event later today. I'm sure some of you guys are tired of hearing it by now, but Powell's speaking later at 2:30 p.m. The interest rate decision will be at 2 p.m. Eastern time. I will be live for this. I have some stuff to get done before I go live, but I will be live for this event in just a few hours, so let's go. I hope to see everybody here back at that event. I will have Powell live. Of course, if he sounds bad, I will make the sound better and etc. Do our best as far as that goes. But it's going to be a big one, guys. Everybody has their eyes on this. What he says will be the main focus, in my opinion. We already know they're going to pause this time. That's like a given. I would bet you money that they're going to pause. But, yeah, the big thing is just what are they looking at in the future for rate cuts, right? Are they going to cut this year, next year? Or holy hell, are they going to talk about hiking now? Who knows? You know, you never know with the feds and the way they're trying to play us. But hopefully I see you all back at that event later on. Then let's go, guys. Thank you guys for the nice comments today. At the Powell event later, everybody like it up later. Let's try to get 100 likes on the Powell event. Let's try. I think we could get it pretty easily. Just smash it up when you join. Be like, hey, let's go. But, all right, guys. Sounds good. Unknown said I probably won't be able to join. That's okay, Unknown. Ricky said, how you want to bet? Ricky, send Mason $100 and I'll send Mason $100. And if it's a pause or hike, you win. And if it's a cut... Or no, if it's a pause, I win. If it's a cut or hike, you win. So we'll do it that way, Stuart. Or Ricky, I mean. But let's go, guys. Let's go. I'm just kidding. Hell yeah, let's go. See you guys there. See you later today. Gonna be a big one. And you know, we'll have our tradition there later today too. You know, we need a hero out there.